And here we go. Solos game from Verdansk coming at you right now. Looking at Furious Rope. Third circle, 40 seconds away from it starting to close. Furious Rope finds himself way on the west side of the map here. Let's take a look at it. He is way on the west side, against that wall on the outside of the map there. Circle itself, all the way southwest. Boneyard, train station, Promenade West going to be our areas there, but so is the hillside that Furious Rope is on. He's going to have some room to cover to get into zone here. Has the C58 ground loot epic one, the purple one, the Dead Silence, a thermite, an iPad, durable gas mask, 8 plates, and has plenty of cash to spend, and it looks like he will need to. Does not have a self-res on at the moment. We'll see how he wants to play it. He's working the backside on that outside of the map there, but there is a few buy stations on his pathway into circle. We'll see if he decides to stop at any of those. 24 people now, a few more drop off. So we are getting down to the end game here shortly. Alongside me today, Greg, my co-host, as always. Greg, the Grim Reaper. How we doing, Greg?
Oh, just fine. Yep. I'm just fine.
That doesn't sound too fine.
Well, no, I'm just fine.
Okay. Greg being weird as always. Derek, our on-field reporter. Derek, how are we today?
Oh, I'm good. Just trying to find out how a rope can be furious.
Okay, well, it's 1-800-FURIOUS-ROPE. Maybe give it a call. Maybe not give it a call, Derek. That could be a risky play. Maybe have Daniel call.
Okay, I'll have Daniel call.
Okay. Derek, our on-field reporter, we're paying the big bucks. Give us inside information. We'll find out if we can find out more about 1-800-FURIOUS-ROPE. Greg, I still don't believe you that you're fine today.
No, I was a little angry earlier. I'm okay.
Okay. Well, we got your dumb face blown up on the screen over here so everybody can see you, you know.
Yeah, I like that. Thanks.
18 people left now. This is one of those buy stations that was close to where Furious Rope is on this perimeter right now, but he is going to look down that way. Let's see if he risks it and goes in there, or if he continues. He has another one. You see an SUV pulled up there. We have a berth on the back end near the bunker up there, just outside of Boneyard, so we got to watch out for that as well. He's going to have some troubles getting in here. He got the Jeep pulled up over there. That's the next buy station. This one would probably be his best option, but it is way a ways away from him at this point. He's got a lot of ground to cover. I'm worried about that bunker and that berth there, which I don't know if Furious Rope has actually even seen just yet. He's just slowly, methodically working his way up the edge here, looking for a dub. Derek, do we have anything on Furious Rope?
Yeah, Derek called, Daniel called it. Sorry, I'm Derek. Me as Derek, I did interview Furious Rope, but more importantly, Daniel called the number. Don't call it. Whatever you do, don't call it. It's, yeah, you don't, no. Definitely don't want to.
Well, what is it, Derek?
I don't think I can say it.
Okay. Well, we'll leave it at that then.
Yeah, just don't call it.
Okay. Whatever you do, ladies and gentlemen, do not call 1-800-FURIOUS-ROPE. Don't know the reason, but it doesn't sound good.
Oh, it's real bad.
Okay. All right. Well, what else did you get from Furious Rope?
Well, I found out the reason. I can't tell you that either.
Okay. So okay. I got it now. Got it now, Derek. I think I understand.
Wait, is it supposed to be?
No. Greg, let it be, brother.
All right, fine. I won't touch it.
Thank you, Greg. Thank you.
But just one question.
No.
He did say, however, after I asked him about, oh, God.
What's wrong, Derek? Hold on, one out in front of Furious Rope here. Coach Steve falls. C58 looks sexy there. Easy pickup. Third kill of the game. 13 people left now. Right on that perimeter again. We're looking at the fourth circle. Still some time before it begins to close. And just playing the outside rim. Derek, what were you gonna go with there? Where you're bringing to our attention?
Oh, yeah, no, just he said he doesn't care about kill. He wants the dub. He said he's thinking about a buy station, but if he doesn't get close to one, he doesn't care. He just wants to win. That's all.
Yeah, it doesn't even know. I'm not even sure if he has a loadout here. Well, actually, most likely thermite. It's a toss-up. He could have a loadout. We'll see what his secondary is. Maybe he went with the classic ghost class we see sometimes, Greg.
Oh, yeah, I see it a lot in solos and in duos where you have the ghost class out right off the rip and pick up a primary, either an AR, sniper rifle, or an SMG off the ground and keep that. And this season, the meta and ground loot-wise, I guess I should say, Frank, is glorious.
Greg, how drunk are you?
Highly intoxicated. That was actually really good stuff, wasn't it?
Yep, the drugger Greg is, the more he makes sense. And holy shit, that was good stuff. Thank you, Greg. Yes, the ground loot this season is great stuff. And definitely viable when we've been seeing a lot of players running a secondary. We've only really seen that one other time, really. Maybe one other time outside of that, Greg. But I'm thinking there was a point where there was an SMG ground loot that was very good. It might have actually been back when the Bison was out. This was early Modern Warfare, but seasons of the game. But there was one where there was a decent ground loot SMG that was used frequently, but not as frequent as we've been seeing, and especially not as many different guns. But multiple different guns here. The C58 is very nice. This is just the epic one. The legendary one's just as good, obviously slightly better. The Farah, same way. The Tundra sniper rifles, the Swiss sniper rifles, all their epic and legendary builds are perfectly viable loadout guns, which is key. It makes it less difficult. I believe one of the worst, toughest seasons. I won't say the worst season, but one of the worst seasons, I guess, for ground loot guns versus the loadout guns. So one of the the toughest situations was when the Grawl was absolutely devastating, and there was really no loadout gun or ground loot gun that could keep up with it.
Oh, I remember that. That was rough.
Yep. It was Grawl was OP, but you could not compete. So coming back late into a game or gouging back in, trying to hit your loadout, no dice. But now game changes a little bit when you have some good ground loot loadout guns, that you can pick up that are close enough related to a loadout gun that you can actually pop off with. And here we see Furious Rope. 11 people left in the game, and look at this slippery snake. Oh, right in front of him. And the dead silence comes out. Furious Rope. Will he disrespect them? Oh, he might. He thought about shooting. Oh, absolute disrespect, though. The knife comes to the jugular, and Ivan. Oh, boy, what were you thinking back there? Way out on the perimeter, but Furious Rope just got a little bit deeper than him. We are in the back end. You don't see this stuff normally. We are in the way outside of the circle, way off the map. You saw the fifth circle. After the fourth did close, the fifth one popped up for us, and it's going to bone. In all of Bone. This whole area on the outside, we normally see this circle usually position itself near the middle of the road, in between the wooded area on the left here and Boneyard, but not today. We're shifting to Boneyard, and Furious Rope, along with multiple others, obviously, are out here just hanging out in the woods, doing a little bit of camp and popping up at the tent, pitching a tent, cooking some marshmallows. And Ivan got too carried away with making a s'more there, and Furious Rope said, took his jugular. Fifth circle now closing, 50 seconds before it does, and Furious Rope has a little bit of a voyage to get in the circle. Still has plenty of cash, but at that point, not going to matter now. Again, that one's still in. There are 4 buy stations still in play here, but none really for Furious Rope unless he cuts severely deep into zone. So we hear a precision go right over the top here. No harm to Furious Rope, though. You see his loadout, the 5th one, that second free loadout that will come down with 15 seconds into that 5th circle, and it is already on the map for him. But again, loadouts and buy stations is going to be a tough positions for Furious Rope, especially the way he's playing. He's playing that back perimeter. We see it in solos a good bit. Sees another one out in front. Oh my God, I don't think he saw him. Shots fired down that end, though, which will give it away, and he's got a car. He's got a car behind that. There you go. That's what it was, Greg.
Yep, you had it right. Yep, he went with the Ghost class off the rip, kept the C58 as a secondary, and he's been running the car.
Interesting, he just pulled it out there. He didn't want to give his position away with firing a shot. Again, he didn't have that much information that this would be how far he'd have to rotate for the 6th circle. Not friendly again towards him as another one falls at 7. Greg, I thought you'd already give it.
Yeah, it's a top 10-6, baby. You were talking too much. Oh, boys, this is what it's all about.
And Furious Rope's finding out just why it's all about this. He's getting nervous. You can see the tight butthole moments. Always top 10 situations. Nerve-wracking. How will he play it? And we know he's been holding that back perimeter, but this circle, again, not friendly. Again, a boatload of ground he needs to cover for this. Gonna take a look finally with that car. We haven't seen it really come out for him at all yet while we've been on him. But as Derek reported, he wants to win. He's not worried about kills, and we see that off of this. But again, there were shots down near his loadout crate before that 5th circle finally touched up. So Furious Rope knows at least one hard left. Sees one out in front. Everybody crouch walking today. Oh, it's a PUBG day if I've ever seen one, Greg. Everybody in the crouch position just turning, trying to do 360s to cover their ass as they work towards the circle. And yet again, Furious Rope, deeper than the next guy. Takes him down, 5th kill. Last 2 direct kills in the back. Doesn't have that dead silence anymore. Just takes the clean shots with the C58. Actually, his last 3 were just shots in the back, to be honest.
Yeah, he's deeper than the next guy. That's a great call. That's what he's doing right now. But look out.
Yep, he was deeper than that guy, and he was waiting. He turns around, and Furious Rope finally makes his charge. I think that's the first time we saw him pop out in a sprint there. He's been crouching and walking the whole time. Zacadelic was the one that came in, found him on the back end here with the circle shifting again. The 7th circle about to close here. You see it just on the perimeter boneyard there.
Bone zone.
Exactly. Indubitably, Greg, some bone zone action. We'll see where the all-important 8th circle goes with only 3 people left in the game now. 16 kills for Zacadelic here. He's got the durable gas mask. He's got a dead silence. He's got the heartbeat sensor. Farah for him. 2 Semtex. Cluster Strike coming in. Cold War MP5 for his secondary as well. Cluster comes in on the far side of the 7th circle. Almost basically just on the tip of it on the right side. So it could lead to Zacadelic being... Yeah, no, we dropped to a 1v1 now. Yep, it is 1 person left, and you just saw it right there. Here comes a precision airstrike. You saw the dot. Let me put it up there for you real quick. He is right there. That is where the opponent is. He dropped the cluster to the far side of the map, and now he dropped the precision. You will show your dot when that happens, and he did right there as the precision came in. I wonder if Zacadelic saw it. And now it doesn't matter. He sees the opponent. Let's see how he plays this. Dead silence, doesn't have any stuns, he does have the heartbeat. But the circle, all-important 8th, is going to go way back. It's leaving Bone Zone completely, Greg. We're going all the way to the woods again on the opposite side of Boneyard. Right on the opposite side of this wall is the last opponent. Zacadelic popped that dead silence. He started the rotation. Now he's going to pop out and take a peek. Oh, no, in the bush! 1398V was just sitting in the bush in the rose skin. Still that damn good. Zacadelic with 16 kills, turns the corner, hops into it, Cold War MP5, ADS and everything, looks directly at Juan, but he doesn't know he's there. Juan in the bush, crouch, returns fire, and drops him. GG's from Verdansk.
Are you kidding me? Oh my god! Juan, that slippery snake! He pulled it off!
Zacadelic has to be furious. We'll see if we get a word in with him. Juan, did you just post up in that bush there at the end, man? Juan's volumes is outrageous. That's just Juan's microphone just playing, not even going to talk to us. I'm sure Zacadelic has launched his controller/headset across the room at that point. Rough way to go. Rough ending for him. That's crazy. Rose Skin's been nerfed, but you still can't see it. I honestly didn't even see him either. Zacadelic was ADS. You'd have perfect vision into that bush, and I didn't see him either. I honestly thought when he hard turned that corner and looked right, I thought he might have made a mistake, and the opponent was still going to be on like the opposite side of the wall. I thought he might have got shot in the back there, and I was like, oh. And then he took shots at it, and once you realize where it was coming from, you're like, wow, he did everything right. He looked the right way. He hopped around the corner correctly. The dead silence. Yes, the only other thought there that I would have done if I'm Zacadelic, if you were nervous about pushing that wall, and again, with no stun grenades and a heartbeat sensor there, instead of being able to like put a little bit of pressure on him with maybe a stun or a flash, you could have attempted the Semtex, but that wall's going to be kind of tricky. You got to throw a pretty decent Semtex. If the player's sitting on the edge, yeah, you could throw it out there, but you're going to give yourself away. So he decides to back up and go into gas. He has the durable gas mask. He technically has circle advantage, because if he rotates that way with the dead silence, which he needs to or doesn't need to pop there, but if he wanted to, he could have deadied the exact same way he did, but instead of coming back and rotating back the way in where he came from and coming out that way, he could have ran out to the right and just held that wall from the other side, which is kind of what I was thinking he would do. I think that's what his thought process was. I don't know if maybe he just thought, oh, with this dead silence, he's going to shift for circle, so I'll run in right behind him, which was a smart play as well, but Juan just hiding in that bush was too much. I think the better play may have been to rotate all the way around with that gas mask, hang out on the other side, and shoot back across, or you know, take a peek from that wall. You could mount on that wall on the edge or start bumping out all the way in the circle. That durable gas mask, you could be in gas all you want to. You could just let that slide. You could slip it behind him after that, after you rotate up this side. Because you think you could rotate to that wall, wait for him, and then just see him running out in the open. But regardless, hindsight's 2020. Hell of a game. Zacadelic, unfortunate loss there at the end. Juan, hell of a play to pick up the win. Hey, if it's there, we always talk about it. If it's there, use it. He threw as a cluster strike out, a precision airstrike, narrows down the map for himself, knows where his opponent should be at that point because he's cleared out some of that circle, that 7th circle we saw. So good for him. GG's. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe. I appreciate the hell out of it, guys. We're still working on growing this bad boy, and it's going really well, and I appreciate it. It's all because of you guys. I'm glad you guys are enjoying. And continue to. If you want to see something else, let me know. Put it in the comments. I'm open to anything. I'm open to a few different things. And always, we have the viewer submissions. If you want to fire some off at me, make sure to DM me anywhere you like or email me. Much love, everybody. Until next time.
Bye!
Takes another shot, just misses.
Look at this freak! Oh my, it's insane!